Ach, Mist. Wollt doch auch nur, dass ihr ein gutes Ende haben. Aber manchmal kann man es einfach nicht richtig machen. Ich hätte mir vielleicht ein bisschen mehr Zeit nehmen sollen zum Nachdenken. Ich meine, der eine war ja eh auf dem Boden, aber... Mist. Episode 3. The Crooked Mile. Ja. Der Doktor.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Wenn ich das könnte.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And
Wie
try and
geht's
get
den
some rest.
anderen?
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her in Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. The Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'm trying to.
Ja,
All right then. Very good.
wir werden es versuchen, aber wir können nichts versprechen.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Dann müssen wir wohl etwas unternehmen.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
Irgendwelche anderen?
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah.
Ah, wie er das formuliert.
What's going on? Just, I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's just... It's
Ich bin mir nicht sicher.
incomprehensible to me.
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know.
Ja, wir lassen sie.
Makes sense.
He's
Da muss mehr
he's
dahinter
a
sein.
conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
Ja, es tut mir echt leid wegen...
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah.
Das ist keine
Time
ordentliche
heals everything
Beerdigung.
eventually. At least, I hope so. For her sake.
Ja. Ich hoffe es auch, aber es ist nicht immer so.
Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal.
Na klar doch.
And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Sure.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way, deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know, stop pretending.
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Warum sollten wir auch sowas...
Guys, we have a problem.
What is it?
Es fehlt ein
Finish the
Teil.
mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Crane, bestimmt.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this alone.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly
Ja,
is the
genau.
one way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Ach, Buffkin. Du hast dein Bestes versucht. Reden wir mal mit Buffkin kurz. Er tut mir ja irgendwie schon leid.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Huh?
Yes. I saw him jump
Okay.
on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Danke dir. Das ist nicht dein Fehler.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Hast du irgendwas gesehen ansonsten?
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Gut.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
Gut
You
so.
do that.
Schauen wir uns weiter um. Gucken wir da. In Ordnung. Einmal den Brief. Dear Egbert Crane, I am writing to ask again that you please send someone. Ja, der it's burning up in the apartment. Pinocchio. Oh, Geppetto. Der Gute. Oder? Ja, da scheint jemand Probleme mit seiner Kühlung zu haben. Der blaue Junge. Boy Blue. Wer könnte das sein? Also Pinocchio ist ja klar, das ist aber... Merken wir uns das. Wayland Smith, der Meinung ist, dass die Farm keine Bestrafung sein sollte und nach ein wenig extra Geld gefragt hat. Das kann ganz interessant werden. Gucken wir uns vorher hier nochmal das an. Entschuldigung, wenn ich das nicht vorlese, ihr könnt das ja selbst lesen. Dann, ich bin nur im... Also ich verstehe es selbst sehr gut, aber im Direktübersetzen ist das echt so eine Sache. Okay, da war in 204. Toad. Mario? Aber da scheint jemand Crane angerufen zu.
Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Raum 204. Guck mal hier. Da ist ein Schlüssel.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the open arms.
207.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Ja. Du konntest es nicht wissen.
Snow, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have. Come on, let's
No,
keep looking.
sei nicht so hart zu dir, ganz ehrlich. Sei nicht so hart zu dir. Ich mein, klar, aber man kann nicht alles wissen. Gut. In Ordnung, schauen wir uns das Buch an. Das Office Business, okay. Witching.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
The King of...
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Oh, it isn't?
No, and frankly, it's none of your business.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Musstest du das sagen?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
What do you know about
Genau.
Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially,
Ja,
it's
ich
not.
mach
Officially.
das hier.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Bluebeard.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the
Genau.
witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
Thanks to
And
you.
that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah.
Go.
Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere else.
The Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Ich wollte doch...
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a
Stay out of it. Ganz einfach.
Just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
Das ist
They
mein
can't get
Fall.
any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the
Das ist
time to
auch-
really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Wohin gehen wir? Find the witch.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Gehen wir zu Grange Apartment. Oder? Ah Gott, Dee's Office. Ich würde den ja so gern wirklich... Holly's Bar, da waren wir schon. Und wir hatten eigentlich schon... Wir gehen zu Crane's Apartment, denke ich.
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
Ja. Ach Gott, wenn man alle zufriedenstellen will, ist das gar nicht mal so einfach. Dann schauen wir uns mal um. In Ordnung, hier ist nichts. Gehen wir näher hier ran. Hier an der Seite was. Da ist 190 1903. Öffnen wir die Tür. Ich will vorher checken, ob da jemand ist, bevor jemand abhauen kann.
Crane?
Die Zeit läuft.